Very good morning. It's Breakfast Television right here on City. I like the Canada flag on the front of our kitchen set here. Max Brodeur is with us now. And Max, thank you for spending time with us.
Thanks so much for having me.
Loving the mustache, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Looks good. Looks very, you know what, it's very trendy, as with craft beer. We love our craft beer in Canada and in Calgary. And we've got the Canada flag up. We're going to be hosting this weekend. You know you're going to have family and friends over. Might be popping a cold one responsibly. But what's really cool is we said here on Breakfast Television behind the scenes, you know what? You want to have the right dish. You want to wow your guests. And that's when Granville Island Brewing came in, and Max, who said, you know, I'm going to come on in there and show you some pairings. What's cool about this is we always talk about wine pairings with food. You guys do it with beer. How did you guys choose hot dogs?
So hot dogs, obviously, with Canada Day, kind of a no-brainer. Everyone does wine with food pairings.
Yes.
Beer is actually a fantastic food pairer because alcohol, bitterness, and a little bit of carbonation really clears the palate. So every time you have a sip of beer with your food, you're going to clear the palate, ready for the next bite, and then with those flavors of the malt and the hops, great contrast or complementary flavors.
But you had your work cut out for you, because you talk about Granville Island Brewing, different flavors, so you couldn't just say, okay, here's our beer, here's the pairing. You had 4 different types that you're doing to get these together. Was that a challenge, the different tastes with 4 different?
You know what? Once you have kind of the basis, which is the 3 C's, complement, cut, and contrast.
Like a diamond.
Like a diamond, you can really put together anything. So contrast, contrasting flavors, sweet and sour.
Okay.
Complementary, sweet and sweet, very easy. And then cut is what I refer to as when it clears the palate. So once you have those 3 down, very easy to kind of come across and pair your favorite beers.
4 great examples. Let's start with this. What brew are we talking about, and what did you create?
So this one is the English Bay Pale Ale. It's our fantastically balanced pale ale, not overly bitter, not overly sweet, but we do brew it with a little bit of caramel malt. That is the complementary flavor that we're pairing with the caramelized onions. So get a little bit of caramelized onion, complementary with the caramelized malt. Fantastic pairing, really easy to enjoy.
Good to go. That's number 1. Number 2, right here, we got a lighter beer.
Yeah, so number 2 is our Sunshine Coast Hefeweizen. It's a true-to-style Belgian wheat beer. So what you get is a whole bunch of clove and a little bit of banana on the palate and the nose. So with that, we've decided to pair it with a German curry Gewürz ketchup. You get a little bit of spice from the ketchup, a little bit of spice from the beer, contrast from the sweetness and the banana. Fantastic pairing once again. And
in Calgary, you can get that at more and more delis, so you don't have to worry about that. You've got the brew ready to go. Pick up your special ketchup. This one here, we've got a fruity flavor, and I'll be interested to know how you'd come up to the challenge to match this one.
So this one was a little bit more unique. We went a little bit crazy on this. It can be used as a salad and a condiment. So we did arugula, goat cheese, and balsamic reduction. And the reason why we did that is because the raspberry ale has a lot of sweet notes from the fresh Fraser Valley raspberries that we use. That contrasts with the nice bittering note in the arugula, cuts right through that creamy cheese. You get a cut, a little bit of contrast, some sweetness playing on with the balsamic. You hit all 3 C's. It is the perfect pairing.
And you got the arugula in there, which is always hot. It seems to be in fashion to this day. On to the final pick here, not last but not least, maybe saving the best for last, because it looks like it's got some spice to this one.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is our summer ale. Most people are very familiar with our winter ale, which is winter in a bottle. We've tried to reiterate it as summer in a bottle. So very citrusy, notes of pineapple, a little bit of passion fruit. So again, a contrast between the spicy and the citrus. Got a little bit of lime in there as well in the chipotle mayo. So again, a little bit of the complementary, and then again, the cut right through the creaminess of the mayo from the carbonation from the beer. So again, hit all 3 C's on this one again. Fantastic pairing, great for the summertime. Even better for barbecues if we can get some nice weather.
If we, fingers crossed. I have to ask you, because I know that you're very much involved with these creations. If you had only one, what is your personal favorite? Do you have a personal favorite?
My personal favorite has to be the Hefeweizen. It is one of the true-to-style hefts that you can get in market, widely available. And the curry ketchup is something that's served in beer houses in Belgium. Just a fantastic pairing. Takes you right over there.
Win, win, win.
Absolutely.
We can't let these go to waste. That's where I come in. Thank you very much, Max. Appreciate
Cheers.
that.
Thank you so much.
Dig into some of these dogs here. And again, it might be a little on the soggy side, but don't let that dampen your plans for your Canada Day long weekend.